Hey friends. I think I'm getting a little bit stir crazy like probably all the rest of you. And today was feeling a little bit funky, so I chose to read First Grade Stinks by Mary Ann Rodman, illustrated by Beth Spiegel. Something to brighten up our mood a little bit. First day, first grade, I sing. Can't wait, can't wait. We're big kids now, Haley, says my friend Ryan as we got off the bus. Little kids stand at the school door holding their parents' hands. Not Ryan and me. We walk into school all by ourselves. Now I want you to think of your first day of first grade, and I want you to try and remember what that was like. Probably a little bit like this. Hi, Miss Lucy. Hi, Miss Lacey. We call to our teacher from last year. Hello, Haley and Ryan. Ms. Lacey's shirt is the color of daffodils. Her sneakers match. Inside her room, the dragging kite still hangs from the ceiling. Cutouts of leaves cover the wall. Kindergartners push through the door. Kindergartners don't know how to act, I say. Poor little kindergartners, Ryan says. We first graders know how to act. We find our new room. Our teacher's shirt is the color of dead leaves. She wears ugly brown sandals. Sounds like me. Good morning, she says. My name is Ms. Gray. Find the desk with your name on it. She gives us a tiny smile. Not a sunny morning smile like Ms. Lacey's. This room does not look like Ms. Lacey's. Nothing hangs from the ceiling, nothing on the walls, just the alphabet letters over the chalkboard. No kite, no colors, no fun. And if you're one of my scholars reading this, you know that our classroom is so full of colors it cannot get any brighter. Ms. Gray calls the roll. Ryan, here. Erica, here. Kirk, yo. We stand by our chairs and say who we are and what we like best. Then Ms. Gray says, time to write our A's and B's. Sasha raises her hand. We had share time first in kindergarten. Ms. Gray shakes her head. We are too busy for share time right now. Ryan, please hand out the writing paper. And you first graders know how busy we are. No fair. Ms. Lacey always let me hand out the paper. No share time, no dragon kite, no smiley teacher in a daffodil shirt? First grade stinks. Writing is very hard work. I'm ready for recess. But when the kindergarten kids march by our door on their way to first recess, Ms. Gray says, time for art. She passes around crayons and paper. I raise my hand. Isn't it time for recess? In first grade, we have only one recess, says Ms. Gray. I like art, but I'd rather have recess. Ms. Gray looks at our pictures. Haley, what an interesting sky, she says. But not like she means it. I like orange skies. So do Ms. Lacey. So did Ms. Lacey. Ms. Gray hangs Kirk's picture in front of the chalkboard. His sky is blue. I want to throw my crayons at Kirk. First grade stinks, I tell Ryan at recess. He blinks. I like first grade. I want to pinch Ryan. After recess, we wrote some more. Haley, your A's and B's are not the same size, said Ms. Gray. Write them again, please. I look at Ryan's letters. They are exactly like the ones on the chalkboard. Eyes on your own work, Haley, warns Ms. Gray. First grade stinks. Now, I remember our classmates having a lot of these feelings and a lot of these issues also. So I wonder if you can start to make a prediction about if she ends up liking something or if she forever thinks that first grade stinks. We go to lunch. There is only vanilla ice cream, no chocolate. The kindergarten kids ate all the chocolate, says the lunchroom lady. I hate vanilla. Even lunch stinks. Back in our room, Ms. Gray says, "It's story time." Erica raises her hand. "What about nap time? In kindergarten, we had naps after lunch." "Oh no, I hate nap time." "First graders don't take naps," says Ms. Gray. "No nap time? Maybe first grade doesn't always stink." Ms. Gray reads a story about a boy and his dog. They are lost and it's dark, and then Ms. Gray closes the book. That's all for today. Time for math. What happens to the boy and his dog? No fair. Last year, Ms. Lacey read us whole books with lots of pictures all in one day. Binky Bug was my favorite. In first grade, even the stories stink. "Can we go back to Ms. Lacey?" I whispered to Ryan. "Haley, no whispering," says Ms. Gray. "I can't stand it one more minute." "First grade stinks," I yell. The room is very, very quiet. Ms. Gray comes to my desk. She looks very tall. Very, very tall. "You're in trouble now," says Ryan. I wish Ryan would dry up and blow away. Ms. Gray kneels beside me. "What's wrong, Haley?" "Writing is hard, and there's only one recess, and the stories didn't end right," I say. "First grade stinks." Ms. Gray smiles. It's a nice smile. "That's not the end of the story," she says. "Just the end of the chapter." "What's a chapter?" I ask. "It's a part of a story. I'll read the chapter tomorrow and a chapter the next day. It might take a week to finish the story." And I know some of you can read chapter books too. Ms. Lacey read Binky Bug all in one day, I tell her. Ms. Gray smiles again. "In first grade, we read books with chapters. Soon you'll be able to read them yourself." "Really?" I say. "All by myself?" Happiness whooshes inside me. Ms. Gray nods. "That's why we work so hard." It's a lot to remember, isn't it? Once upon a time, a boy and his dog. I smile real big. My heart glows like an orange sky. Ms. Gray doesn't look like Ms. Lacey or act like Ms. Lacey, but she knows how I feel, just like Ms. Lacey. I can teach her to like orange skies. Poor kindergartners. They can't read. They take naps. Their books don't have chapters. Kindergarten stinks. First grade is great. The end. So, here are some sparkly lights. Remember to do your packets, and feel free to let me know if you have any trouble or want to say hi.